When I came into the league and I sit down in a room and I'm speaking to players and other athletes and they're looking at me, I don't know what they're thinking about me, nor do I care. If your job is to try to be the best basketball player you can be, to do that, you have to practice, you have to train. You want to train as much as you can, as often as you can. So if you get up at 10 in the morning, train at 11, train at 12, train for 2 hours, 12 to 2, you have to let your body recover, get back out, you train, start training again at 6, train from 6 to 8, and now you go home, you shower, you eat dinner, you go to bed, you wake up, you do it again, right? Those are 2 sessions.
I've been practicing these same moves over and over and over, but yet I couldn't execute them properly. I was feeling sluggish, I was feeling lethargic, and I knew it wasn't because of my training, because I had trained obsessively. So then I started looking at other things, and that's when I came to the realization that, hey, Kobe, you're not 21 years old anymore, buddy. Like, maybe the fact that you're sleeping 2 or 3 hours a night, maybe that has something to do with the fact that you're playing like crap.
Now, trying to become successful is a very, very tricky game. You have to go out there and understand that you have to be able to put in the work. So many people claim they want to be successful, yet they never put in the time or the energy. They just sit there and expect it to come to them. But you have to be an incredible work-minded person. You have to have a sickening work ethic, and you have to understand that even if you're super talented, you still have to understand how to put your nose down and work hard and be able to push yourself to the limit, because that's what's going to be expected of you when becoming successful. You're going to be pushed like you've never been pushed before, because these are your dreams, nobody else's. You have to be willing to put the time and energy, and you have to be willing to put everything out there on the line and go out there and strive for something that you want to accomplish, because nobody else is going to do it for you. You are the sole proprietor in this. You are the only one making it happen. You're the one person who goes out there and tries to make yourself successful. Everybody else is trying to do that for themselves, and the best way to make yourself work and show the world that you are truly capable and let others pick you instead of them is because of your work ethic. Show them that you're willing to do whatever it takes and wake up every single day and find something to improve. Try to be better today than you were yesterday, and so on and so forth. Keep striving to be the very best version of you every single day, and don't listen to what other people are telling you. If people say you can't do it, or people say you're not good enough, don't listen to them. But if you do, use their words as motivation to go out there and make stuff happen.
Growing up, they instilled in me the importance of imagination, of curiosity, and understanding that, okay, if you want to accomplish something, I'm not just going to sit here and say, yes, you can do whatever you want. Yes, you can, but you have to also put in the work to get there. So they taught me that at a really early age, man. And when you grow up as a kid thinking that the world is your oyster, all things are possible if you put in the work to do it, you grow up having that fundamental belief. The lesson I cherish the most is how important it is to love what you do. If you love what you do and it's making you happy, all the hard work and perseverance will pay off. I once had a guidance counselor tell me that I shouldn't play basketball, that it would never amount to anything for me. His negativity towards me made me strong. You can't stop people from trying to limit your dreams, but you can stop it from becoming a reality. Your dreams are up to you.
I meditate every day, and I do it in the mornings. And I do it for about 10 to 15 minutes. And I think it's important because it sets me up for the rest of the day. It helps me, it's like having an anchor. If I don't do it, I feel like I'm constantly chasing the day, as opposed to being able to be controlled and dictate the day. Not that you're calling the shots on what comes forward. For me, it's really just listening to my inner self. That's basically it. Like you sit in silence and you just allow these thoughts to come forward, and you get a chance to observe the self and things that may be lying beneath the surface that if you don't have that time to sit quietly on your own, you'll never pay attention to.
I started thinking about that because it's on me. If I didn't feel like my teammates were aggressive enough, that falls on me. And I had to understand what their journey was. How are they feeling as people? What are they going through? When you do that, you have that empathy. It also helps you to be a better leader because you know how to reach them better. 9 to 11, right? You relax, and now all of a sudden you're back at it again. 2 to 4, and now you're back at it again. 7 to 9. Look how much more training I have done by simply starting at 4. Right? And so now you do that, and as the years go on, the separation that you have with your competitors and your peers just grows larger and larger. And by year 5 or 6, doesn't matter what kind of work they do in the summer, they're never going to catch up. Investment focused, right? But you simply do the work. And what I sit around and what I enjoy a lot is the branding aspect of it. I mean, I've been doing it for years now with Nike and so forth, and writing campaigns and coming up with the whole through line. And the best way to separate those things is to simply do the work. You can't sit here and say, okay, yeah, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, and try to convince people about it. You have to simply do the work. And over time, you'll build that credibility.
If you want to see more videos like these, please consider subscribing for more.